Are you behind your team right now?
Talk to us, bruh.
Nottingham Forest.
Talk to
Former
us.
manager. Duncan.
No, former manager.
Oh, he wishes Angels was still there.
No, it's not Ange,
The
bruh.
system still hasn't updated with
Yeah,
Sean
it's
Dyche and Nuno
Dyche.
moving.
It's Sean.
Real men.
But
Come on, man. Real men.
Listen, when everyone's a real man till a real man steps in the room. You know them ones. And brother, today we got taught a footballing lesson, and I would love to say it was a lesson that we made difficult for Forest, but we made it so easy, bro. And I thought, I spoke on my channel in the match reaction after the midweek game against Slavia Prague. I said, hey, win against Brentford, win against Slavia, these should be formalities. But some way, somehow, we always make things hard for ourselves. But let's use this as a platform to build on. We go 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. Back to square one. Because today, once again, 0.37 XG.
Damn.
Take over, under. Did we get 3 shots on target? Over or under?
You say under.
You're going to say under?
Over.
1 shot on target in 19 minutes. Brother, it is absolutely indefensible. At this point, it's inexcusable, bro. I was saying the last couple of weeks, time is running out. This is the type of result where I'm like, you have not learned anything, bro.
So,
Thomas Frank, I'm sorry, I'm done with this experiment. I'm done with this experiment. I don't see him evolving as a manager that's capable of taking this club forward. From what I've seen so far, tactically, we have regressed. Because
from Ange.
Whoa. But and we were 17th last season. But guess what? The way we're playing right now, we're on our way there. We're what? 14th, 12th, 13th at the moment? We're on our way there.
Damn.
This is looking way worse because we can't even create. At least on Ange, there was an attacking threat of some kind. In the Europa League, we could turn it on in the cup games. We got Aston Villa. First round of the FA Cup.
Damn.
How you think that's going to go? You see what Unai's doing over there? What is it? 9 wins in a row?
Yeah.
We'll talk on them in a bit. But this is becoming,
11th.
bro, the same shit, different season, different manager. And I know some Spurs fans will say, hey, yo, but it's only like 22 games. The players aren't good enough. The attacking quartet isn't good enough. That's what you have a manager for. Your manager's supposed to paper over your weaknesses and highlight your strengths. This guy is highlighting our weaknesses and amplifying our strengths and negating our strengths. So I'm like, what are you actually doing here? I don't see what he's trying to build. I don't see this team and individuals improving under him, bro.
Yeah, that's
so it's it's all the checkbox of what I want from a manager when he comes in. He is not doing any of that, bro. And this is a guy who I wanted at the start of the season because I thought there was so much promise. Because I thought he could maybe take that next step. Right now, all I'm seeing is this is a manager who maybe shouldn't have left Brentford. Maybe 8 years wasn't enough at Brentford. Maybe you needed a decade. Woo! Because right now you're drowning. Bro, imagine you're 2-0 down in a game. What should your first subs as a manager be? Offensive, right?
Well, not if you're Ruben Amorim, but yeah, offensive.
Let me tell you who he brought on. Ben Davies and Paulinho.
Whoa.
That in itself is a sackable offense for me. What do you mean, Ben Davies? We're nearly in 2026. Brother, I'm sorry. At this point, there's no leg to stand on. And we got Liverpool next. We got Aston Villa in the cup. All we're waiting for basically is to get eliminated out of the cup, and then everyone all of a sudden is going to turn around and say, no, it's not good enough. I've been saying it when things were good. No, but the thing is, I was saying it when things were good. I was saying there's cracks here. He needs to fix this tactically. As a manager, I need you to do this.
Now you're getting cracked open.
No, bro! Cheeks getting cracked!
Whoa!
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
Hey, forward!
Chill. Well, it's a children's show, you know.
Yo,
you get me families, you get me Sundays.
Man, children, turn this off. This ain't one for the
family
kids.
show.
This ain't one for the kids. This is watershed hours.
So, but when obviously you want Frank out, so you're official. You want Frank out.
I'm done with this.
You know, I'm not somebody that says, "Oh, who do you want?"
And don't ask me who I want.
No, I don't do that.
Thought of that.
No.
But all I know is I do not want what I'm seeing to continue at my club, and I don't see it improving under him.
But do you see it? Forget about the. Do you see it improving under another manager?
Yes.
With the same players.
Do you think your squad is good enough?
I think the squad
Where do you think the Spurs squad at their maximum is? What do you think the Spurs at their optimum peak? This Spurs squad.
Europa League positions, in my opinion, and
So
outside
top
of
six.
top six, yes. And you should be competing for that fourth spot. When I look at the Villa team, I see good players. When I look at the Spurs team, I see good players. Now, is there pieces missing? I definitely think there's a number 9, a left winger, cover for left back. But those are a couple of positions you can get with a different manager. But at the moment, I'm seeing Kudus basically being told everything is all going through you. Xavi Simons not being used correctly. And okay, he's had a good couple of weeks or whatever, but it's taken this long to get a tune out of him. The midfield, finally, he got Archie Gray in there. And Vicario, I don't even want to talk about Vicario because we might get cancelled today. Can't even lie to you. Criminal, his performance today. Criminal, I'm not even joking. The 2 goals. He set up Archie Gray for failure and then gets lobbed from Callum Hudson-Odoi from across. So for me, I think there's good players in this team. When I look at the back line, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Udogie, there's players that can actually be developed. There's youngsters that are Bergvall, Archie Gray, Odegaard. I'm like, there's youngsters that can be... I don't think he can do that. But if another manager comes in, I think another manager could definitely get more out of the Spurs team. There is no way you're telling me this squad is the 11th best team in the league.
Just quickly, what if the Spurs board are saying they'll invest in January? Would you give them that?
But the thing is, even if they invest, do I trust him to get the best out of those players? I don't. Right now, I don't.
Damn.
The thing
now, I don't. I'll be so real with you.
My perspective is, when Ange took the job, where he came from, Celtic, right? So it's someone that had won there, well-travelled. You brought him in. Cool.
Do you know what he did when he came in, though? Iron-willed. Said he had a philosophy. We were going to play that way. It didn't matter. We weren't going to... And when players were fit, those first, 3 months, whatever?
Yeah, you're going to win the league,
we were in dreamland, bro. And it was like... I can actually see the idea of what he's trying to build. Yeah. That's why there was so much, support for Ange, so much love for Ange in terms of, even when things were going bad, why people were so reluctant to get off board because we saw a glimpse of what he wants to build.
Understand it.
And if we can get back there, we've had so many injuries and other variables that have not allowed him to get there. But if he's allowed to get there, maybe we can see that vision. He ended up even delivering on his promise of the trophy. So that's kind of why I've always understood the kind of Ange, why people were in and out. With Thomas, he's not leaving much for us to support. But that's the thing.
The point I was trying to get to is,
go on.
In terms of like manager profiles, because you're saying that your squad is capable of being a top 6 squad. If it wasn't your current manager, it would have to be another manager. Then you have to look at the profile of, not even like names, the profile of managers that are available. You took the guy that was used to have the best jobs in football and his landing spot in Jose Mourinho. Didn't work. You took the sort of philosophy guy and fell out of it. Mate. You took the steady Eddie that has grown a club and been stable in the league.
We have had
not
every
working.
Archetype.
You've had every archetype of manager. And at no point has it clicked the way you've wanted it to click.
We go again till this shit works. Because that's all you can do, bro. You can't just all of a sudden say, you know what? We've tried every type of manager. Guess we'll just go.
Because Poch was we're halfway there. We're nearly there.
Upcoming.
Yeah, we're nearly there.
He was exactly Thomas Frank. We got him from Southampton. After he did his thing at Espanyol, it was like, and he showed, you know what? This is how I build a club.
He did the one-day ramble.
We genuinely thought this was what Thomas Frank was going to be for us. And it's nowhere close, bro.
You know,
and listen, some people will say, Pochettino, when he first came, he struggled a little bit early doors. But you can at least see the imprint of what he's trying to build. That's the difference I'm not seeing here.
And what is, I feel like these top clubs, like you guys, well, you know what I'm trying to say, top 6 teams or whatever, Man United, you guys, Chelsea, we need to stop hiring these coaches who play inferior football. You know what I'm trying to say? Like at Brentford, he played that and it's like punching above the odds football. Yeah. But when it comes to the bigger teams where you need something, they can't switch it like that. Do you know what I mean?
And that's what
honestly, like now, like when I look at these managers, a lot of the times
you
are having to hire off ideology. Yeah. That's the reality. In this modern day, you're having to hire off ideology. But what you want as a fan, you want superior football. You want possession. You want pressing. You want to... Frank never showed that.